What's up, guys? Welcome to the 10th update of my road to 100 million gold. So without further ado, let's dive right into the numbers. Another week gone by, another week where I've made some sales, as we'll see from the numbers straight up. Yeah, 25.3 million right now, which is 762k. More than last week, so that was obviously very good. Some other good things. What is this actually updated? Giving me flashbacks of last week. Oh, I'm like very uncertain. Is this actually right? I guess it is. 3.2 million on my main realm, 4 million overall, so another 500k up from last week. So that's really good, I think. Oh yeah, we've been growing and growing. Yeah, another week really, really good on my main realm this week. 1 million more in sales, which is fantastic. I've been restocking base legendaries more religiously. I mean, still not a huge profit this week, like 10% profit. So that's like the bad part, but I do think I have a good chunk of gold on my other account that I usually don't count in this this overview. Outside of that, we've mostly made gold on all of our realms except for our shoulder robe, where I bought pets for 200k today. So that's why that one's in the red, and then Sylvana, Stormscale. These rounds have been really bad. Wait, what? I lost gold? I must have invested more on Stormscale. What's 0 sales on Stormscale this week? Oh, that's terrible. This has been one of my better ones, for Island Expedition gear in particular, so that sucks. But yeah, overall a really good week. We hit 4 million in sales, 762k. So that's a good profit margin. That's 25%. No, 20. Somewhere between 25 and 20%, I think. So that's really, really, really good actually. Gold increasing on everywhere. If we look at the domination, it's like slightly higher percentage from Draenor this week, because I've just been better at reposting there. And I was not doing the most hardcore week. If we look at the dates here, I skipped Tuesday. Then I did collect sales on... there was one day where I was just collecting sales. I think maybe it was Monday or something, and I skipped some posting. We had a really good reset day, 1.9 million, biggest reset day in a while, and then Thursday was also really good with 600k. Like just Wednesday and Thursday we beat last week on Draenor. So yeah, that's really good. Still definitely a little ways to go. I do need to increase this number a bit though. 753k in sales. This is we have to find some way to get this up. So maybe I have to add some more realms. Maybe I just have to be more diligent in rebuying and reposting battle pets. Both things are very possible. But yeah, it's the overview looks really good to me. I'm very happy with this week. Yet again, the only thing I could think of that I'd want to do more of is essentially investing, because that's the thing. Like, I'm selling stuff, but I'm not spending as much gold. Outside of Draenor, where I'm spending a lot of gold, I'm not spending much gold in restocking, which means that all this is gonna peter out eventually. So I should definitely aim to, like for this one, it's like 450k positive gold movement from my off realms. Out of that's more than half of the positive gold I made this week. So we do need to reinvest a little bit more, because we're still in the growth phase. On these new realms, I have very little stuff on the auction house, particularly these two where battle pets can actually sell well. Twisting Nether is more of like, we'll see what I do with Twisting Nether. It's a very high pop realm, and my approach generally doesn't work well there, so we'll see what I do. Maybe I just buy some battle pets and get off it and add another lower population realm, which is really good for battle pets and for my personal approach to battle pets. That's something I've been thinking about, at least. Outside of that, there's no tricks to do. Just find more valuable stuff to sell. Probably just buy some more battle pets on like Le Sentinel, the Shatar, Twilight's Hammer, all these realms where I have a lot of gold. Just spend some more there, and look for some more flipping markets, preferably higher end. Maybe I should start searching for BOEs again. have definitely slackened on that, but Mythic BOE is not touching those because, of course, Cross-Realm Mythic is coming and will definitely help drive down the prices. If you look at the in-game graph, or the in-game view on Draenor, for the week, it's gonna look familiar in many ways. Like, we're coming in on Tuesday, I did a huge restock. Look at this, I spent more than 1 million gold. And then I restocked some more, and then I finally collected my sales, and then I collected another chunk of sales, and another chunk of sales, and we're up at 8.5. This includes the gold on my other account, so actually 8.6. So I have about 250-300k on my Death Knight that does a lot of base legendary crafting. He's the guy who he's a goblin, so he buys my Orbital shards for cheap. So that's it. I've been selling a lot of enchants lately. I don't think enchants are a lot of total gold, yeah. I've sold 142 of them over the last 30 days. 21k the last week in enchant sales. That helps out. For many of you, that's probably like quite a significant sum for like weekly sales. So I'll have to restock. I think I might be running low on some of these. Yeah, I am running low on some of these. So I'll have to restock those. It's possible I should add up some of the other old markets like missives and other markets that I haven't been active in lately. But I always have to value that upwards, like my missive crafter is on this account. So I'd have to value that in comparison to just spending that time searching for battle pets on my off rounds, which I do personally think is just gonna be better, and is gonna move the needle more. And if we can take a look at the total gold graph for my entire journey since the beginning of Shadowlands, essentially, is where I've been tracking this. We can see we're still climbing, not quite at this like steep portion here, which was where I finally hit break even on base legendaries. But we are still climbing. A little bit of a flat week, like not that much lately. Well, this isn't a week, but we had some downfalls and some upfalls, and we're heading upwards still slowly trending upwards, which is really nice. So there's been obviously some changes. I did spend a lot of gold on, every time I spend gold on base legendaries, it trends down for a while and then it goes back up. So that's it. So yeah, I'm once again quite happy with the overall numbers for very obvious reason. I'm steadily plodding towards the goal, but at this speed it's still a long way to go. About more than a year, in fact, at this pace, more than a year to 100 million. So we will have to find some way to increase my profit margin and my sale rate, or just my total sales. So I think the most likely choice is to add like 2 or 3 realms more, and do some more battle pet shopping, which will probably, I would want to spend somewhere in the 1 to 2 to even 3 million gold range on battle pets at least. What's nice is I could now buy a lot of battle pets on Draenor, but I just really want a gold cap on Draenor before I spend any significant gold there. So yeah, every week I say that like I'm 1 to 2 weeks off from gold capping, and we're barely getting closer. So it's gonna be the same this time. I'm at least now I'm at least 2 at this speed. It's like 2 to 3 weeks off. But we'll see. I'm just gonna crank more sales there. Once I get gold cap there, then I can really start cranking battle pets from Draenor and moving those out to my other realms, and that's gonna be really nice. Because I'm very often online on my banker on Draenor. It's not a lot of work to run a battle pet scan there. But we'll see. Particularly these new ones like Doomhammer, Magtheridon, Emerald Dream, they are really good for battle pets. I've been selling a decent chunk of them. That's where most of these sales are coming. But it is a long-term game and a numbers game in terms of number of realms more than anything for battle pets. So that is something I'll be looking to do definitely going forward. So yeah, hopefully you're still enjoying this series. If there's anything particular that you'd like me to take a look at or talk about, or go more into details on, then do let me know in the comment section. If you like the video, just leave a like, and if you'd like to help me out, obviously, then I'd really appreciate it. Also, if you subscribe to the channel, I'd greatly appreciate that to keep pushing content. Yeah. See you next week, guys. Hopefully you have a profitable one. Goodbye.